Yesterday, I was talking, not yesterday, Monday, I was talking a little bit about this thing that I call the new wall jump. And I just wanted to go over it for YouTube really fast. Because I thought I would turn this into a video. Because I haven't seen a lot of people talking about it. So I thought I would just go over it again. I had a little bit more planning involved this time. So basically, what I wanted to do is kind of like teach this new wall jump that I improved. Not that I improved, that I discovered. I'm pretty sure I'm not even the one to discover it, but I haven't seen any YouTube videos on it. So I thought I would just like make one myself. So I call this the wall jump V2. And so how it works is, well, first let me start off by saying when you do a normal wall jump, you have to run at the wall. You have to run straight at the wall, look at it. Sorry, I messed it up. You have to run straight at the wall, look at it, jump. Right? With the wall jump V2, what you do is that it combines wall jumping with tap strafing. Okay. Jump, look. That's more what it looks. That's basically what it looks like. The tap strafe wall jump. So you don't even have to be looking. Frick, I messed it up. You don't even have to be running in the direction of the wall. You can even run out a little bit. Just a little bit though, because you only have a certain distance with your tap strafe. It's gonna look something like this. I'm gonna get it. There, like that. Notice how I was running out this way. But yeah, for the tap strafe wall jump, all it is that you run straight, slide jump, tap strafe. In this case, tap strafe right, and then just do a regular wall bounce off of it, which I think is superior to the regular wall bounce, just running at it. Frick, I messed it up. Running at it and jumping like that. I think you can get more control of where you go. So now you don't even have to be running at it. You can just tap strafe into it. Came out, ran out that way, jumped. Simple. Right? And basically it involves tap strafing. If you don't know what a tap strafe is, I'm gonna like go over it real fast. Basically how it works is that tap strafing is more or less changing your momentum, the direction of your momentum midair. That's all it is. There are different things you can tap strafe from pretty much any direction. It literally doesn't matter which direction. Only thing you gotta remember is that when you tap strafe, it has to be before the peak of your jump. Because if you wait till the peak of your jump, it won't work. Basically, what tap strafing is though, is that it's essentially slide jump, let go of your WASD keys, and then you're gonna input multiple forward actions in the direction you choose to turn. So a way you can do it is you can jump, you can slide jump, and then spam W a few times in the direction you want. But it can't be as sharp. It won't be as sharp because not as many, you can't spam it very fast. The way people get around this is that they bind their forward key to the mouse up. So this is me using my mouse up right now. So basically all you got to do is slide jump, let go of WASD, and turn literally any direction you want and just scroll up. Obviously it's got to be really quick though. Like quick. Like that fast. You can even do a 180. I always spend a lot of time doing 180s like right here. Frick, I messed it up. 180s are a little bit harder to do because it's all about timing. If you wait too long, then it doesn't work. Remember, when you're tap strafing, you have to slide, jump, and then boom. You have to slide, jump, scroll wheel. Slide, jump, scroll wheel. That fast. If you wait any longer, slide, jump, scroll wheel, no. You can absolutely not do it at the peak of your height. So like, hold on. What's a good way to explain it? What pain? So say this is you running, and then you slide, and then you jump, right? This right here, this is the peak of your jump, okay? You don't want to tap strafe here. You don't want to use your scroll wheel or spam W key or whichever one you want. You have to do it right here, okay? You have to do it halfway between when you jump and when you get the peak of your height. It'll eventually just become feeling, but that's when you got to do it. I think that, like, that's the part that I find people struggle with the most, is jumping here and letting go of WASD as soon as they jump. Right here is when you want to let go. And then right here, roll up. So once you get the freaking tap strafe down, you can combine it into multiple things, like a tap strafe wall jump. Climb to the ledge again. I need to stop doing that. You can combine it into like a tap strafe wall jump. Thing about tap strafe wall jumps, which I think is cool, is that now when you're running, they allow for more spontaneous jumps. Because when you're normal, say somebody's chasing right behind you, right? You have to turn around and make the conscious decision that you're going to commit to a wall jump. Whereas with the tap strafe, it's a lot easier to just be like, nah, I ain't about it. Or just spontaneously be like, nope. There are a lot of cool things you can do with it. But like I said, the tap strafe, like wall bounce, the wall bounce V2 is very situational. There's not very many uses for it. However, the one that I found that I actually use quite a bit now is kind of like the tap strafe into a climb, like up onto the roof of a building. So like, say this is a doorway right here, and this is like the side of the doorway that goes up onto the roof. What I've been doing recently is I've been just doing something like this, and I climb up to it. So there's a lot of cool things you can do with the tap strafe. This one, I feel like this one is extremely useful. But then tap strafing in general is just good for rounding sharp corners and making sharp turns. The way you used to turn sharp corners, I was never really good at. I never really practiced it that much. But it was something like this, where you had to like sprint, jump, and then turn in the opposite direction of the way you want to go, and then use your ASD keys or whatever to get over there. Which took a lot more practice. Which takes a lot more skill in my opinion. But it's just like unnecessary. With tap strafe, all you gotta do is boom. It's like that simple. So just a refresh, tap strafing, you want to just slide, jump, let go, WASD, and then scroll wheel up. Assuming you have it bound to scroll wheel up, right? You can slide, jump, let go, WASD, and then spam W in any direction. So, but it doesn't produce the results. You can only hit it like maybe 2 or 3 times though. And your momentum's kind of gone. Only problem, like I said, is just getting the timing done. Rounding corners and then getting on roofs. That's what I found it most useful for. I'm still not very good at using it in games. Like, it's not like instinct yet. When I'm in the firing range, it's instinct. That's also one thing I recommend, is that just come into the firing range and just constantly just tap strafe all over the place until it becomes like muscle memory. Like once you get it down, it's like it's extremely simple. Like it's crazy simple. It's literally just a tap strafe into a climb. This is what is actually proven very useful to me. Frick. This is very useful because if somebody's chasing you out of a building, right? And to them, all it's gonna look like is you tap strafe that way, right? Because they're inside the building, they can't see you climb up. They'll hear it maybe, but if there's like gunfire and stuff, all they're gonna see is you just round the corner, and so they're gonna come after you and be like, "Yo, get over here," right? But especially in those shorter buildings, you come up here. I have to do it from this angle just because of that thing in this specific situation. But in a normal doorway, you're gonna be like this. But yeah, they're gonna see you round the corner, and then boom. They're like, oh, where are you at? Bang, 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 bang. They're dead. Okay. The most useful place I've seen it is definitely in buildings for kind of stuff. Once you put that on your mouse scroll wheel, I had to change up some of my other stuff. So like, I used to use mouse scroll up for cycle weapons, but I changed that to shift, and then I had to change my scope in to X. You know, I just had to rebind some stuff. But honestly, I think tap strafing, I saw when I was watching the video, the guy was saying that it's very like niche and he doesn't see it being used very much, but I think it can be used a lot more than people think. Like it's extremely convenient just to be able to just do this. I wonder if I can do it right here. This might be a good place to show this might be a good place to show the climbing on the doorway. So like say this is the wall right here. So by the time I slide, I'm gonna be like right here. And so it can more like act like a doorway. Yeah. And then boom. You're dead. Because all the person saw while chasing you is that you rounded the corner. I haven't seen a YouTube video on it, so I just wanted to like make one. I don't know if I'm gonna be doing like Apex content, but I just like saw it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna capitalize on this. All I've seen like a regular tap strafe tutorial, but like that tutorial was kind of, I felt like it was very hard to understand. I eventually did, but it took me a little while to understand what he meant.